Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. For 2024, there are a lot of changes, and that also includes a new trim level called the Wilderness, as well as new technology and safety. And we're going to go through this vehicle. We're going to take it for a test drive, and at the end, we'll go through this vehicle, give you some pros and cons, so you have additional information before you decide. The Subaru comes in base, premium, sport, limited, and wilderness. We are driving the premium level. One of the things you're going to note with the premium level is there's different engine packages. Based on the premium is a 2-liter. The sport, the limited, and the wilderness offer that 2.5-liter engine. You'll note the LED headlights and the LED steering responsive headlights, which means when you turn the steering wheel, the headlights turn with it, making this vehicle really good to drive on dark roads and off-road conditions. LED fog lights and a roof spoiler come with this vehicle, as well as roof racks for a container to go on a road trip. Our test vehicle rides on 17-inch wheels. The higher trim levels offer 18-inch wheels, but they all have this nice wheel arch, which makes this vehicle more rugged and also protects the paint if you're taking it off-road. Our test vehicle also has the darker mirror covers and the roof rails in black and the black trim on this red vehicle. I think it looks really nice. 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. That also includes roadside assistance and a 5-year, 60,000-mile drivetrain warranty, which is really good because you've got all-wheel drive throughout. On all trim levels, there is no maintenance package included. Coming around to the rear, you've got this upper wing with the integrated third brake light, your rear wiper blades, LED taillights, that Subaru all-wheel drive, that Symmetrical All-Wheel Drive system is one of the best on the market. Subaru logo and the Crosstrek, really nicely done, very sporty, including this rear valance, all made to protect the paint and still giving it a pop of color. When it comes to seats for the 24 Crosstrek, there is a lot of changes. The first thing you note is this really nice soft material with nice bolstering. These seats are really comfortable on the road or on the highway. All of them are really nice, and there is lumbar, which is really nice. Seats fit really nice for most body types. The passenger seat is manual, but both front seats offer heated front seating elements, both low and high range. Again, these seats are really nice, and they do wear well, which is also important. And high and low heating settings for both front seats. One thing I think that's important that a lot of vehicles in this price point don't have is adjustable height seatbelt, so that seatbelt doesn't cut your neck. I really liked something very basic like that. It makes it a more comfortable seating position. Going into the second row, you have seating for 3, but you also have a latch system for 3 people, which most vehicles do not offer for the second row. Again, that really comfortable seating. This is not a flat second row. It actually has some support. Folding down the armrest from the 60/40 split rear seat, you've got 2 cup holders, which is nice, so you can fold the seats down as you need to. There's a pocket behind the passenger seat and tons of storage in the door. Behind the center console, you have USB-C and USB-A charging. Put the car in reverse, and you've got a really nice backup camera here. There isn't a round view camera available, but not on our test vehicle, but it is pretty clear, which is really important. And there's also blind spot detection and other safety features, which we're going to touch on next. Some of the safety features that are standard with this vehicle is the EyeSight driver assistance technology that has forward collision warning, lane keeping assist warnings, and adaptive cruise control. Optional is the blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, which I really like, and available Subaru Starlink safety and security systems. The one thing that's easy about the system is you can just press the button, make the changes to what you'd like. Very easy to use. The buttons are large, so you can keep your eyes on the road. It's really easy to use this system. And a lot of times I get people asking, I want something that's basic. I don't want something that's complicated. This is the right system for you then. It does have AM, FM, as well as satellite radio. It also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which you can connect here through the different sources. Going into the apps, you'll see that. There's your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Travel Link, and My Subaru app as well. In addition, you've got car information. You can shut the display off, a valet mode, and your vehicle dynamic controls are all right here. Really easy to use. Set up your phone. It's as simple as pressing that button. Really easy. And you can personalize it and create driver profiles. The upgraded audio is the Harman Kardon audio. That has 10 speakers. Wi-Fi connectivity is also available in this vehicle. And I do like the fact that they've got different connection points. if you want USB-C or USB-A. Fast charging is important. Wireless charging is optional. There's a nice pad here otherwise. And you've got your normal prindle, which I think is nice. Parking brake, 2 cup holders. This is another charge port if you need to charge something, whether it be a phone or whatever. And then those heated seats, low and high, right there for the front. The Subaru steering wheel has what you would expect, all of your audio controls on the left side and information that you can adjust in front of you between the gauges right here, which gives you a lot of additional information that drivers want. And it's easy to keep your hands on the wheel and not have to worry about anything more than just using your thumb to go through the different settings. I like the fact that there are actual gauges, especially as people keep these cars for a longer period of time. Some of the digital gauges, we still question how they're going to hold up over the long haul. On the right side of the steering wheel is your cruise control. Push button start and reset is on the right side. This vehicle is pretty basic. And in the overhead console, you've got your power moonroof on our test vehicle, which has a slide and tilt, as well as that SOS button, which is really critical. If something goes wrong, you'll be glad that you have it. Under the hood, there are no engine changes for 2024. It's a carryover, which means you have 152 horsepower, 2-liter, flat 4 base engine that does 0 to 60 in 9.5 seconds. Fuel economy, 29 miles to the gallon combined. That is what our test vehicle has. The upper trim levels offer 182 horsepower, 2.5-liter flat 4 engine that has a 0 to 60 time of 8.1 seconds. And we are told there will be a 148 horsepower plug-in hybrid powertrain coming soon. One important thing to note is the fuel requirement is unleaded 87 octane. That will definitely save you money. And all vehicles have a continuous variable automatic transmission, or a CVT, and they ride on 17 or 18-inch wheels. Subaru Intelligent All-Wheel Drive is really what makes this car special. We are driving the base engine. 0 to 60 time is 9.5 seconds. This vehicle is not about performance, but it does have all-wheel drive. It also has a button here on the steering wheel that gives you the SI drive, which shows a different curvature of the torque curve, which I think is really nice. Or you can just go to the I mode, which is the more normal mode. Either way, 9.5 seconds, but you're getting 29 miles to the gallon. It is a Subaru, so if you're gonna go off-road, you wanna go camping, hiking, or whatever it might be, you will be totally fine with this vehicle. We have this local quarry here. It used to be a gypsum mine, and sometimes it has some light off-roading, although this vehicle is capable of that without any efforts. It is not a rock crawling vehicle, but what it is designed is for going off-road in these rough roads into this old quarry, and you have the opportunity to see how this vehicle actually handles. On the road, it's totally fine. Smooth ride, comfortable seating, great visibility, huge piece of glass. That's one of the things I always have to say about this vehicle. The one thing to note is there is no navigation system on this vehicle, so you will have to use your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or know where you're going. We're going up to this model airplane hangar up here. Let's see if we can get up here. No effort whatsoever. This vehicle is very capable. This is a really rough road, but it proves that the Subaru all-wheel drive system truly works. Since it just started to rain, we're going to go into the X-Drive system, which you can activate through a couple different ways. I just put it into reverse so you can see. We're going to go into drive. Now we're into the all-wheel drive system, and this allows for the maximum capability of this vehicle. The all-wheel drive system is one of the top features on Subaru, which is why people buy Subarus, is its all-wheel drive capability. Now it's raining, so it's going to make this area nice and muddy and slippery. So we're going to see where we can go here on this off-road. In the winter, we would have snow, which would be a lot more fun, considering we have plenty of snow here in the Buffalo area. Overall, after driving this vehicle for a week, I have to say, the Subaru performs as expected. This is a great daily driver. It is a great vehicle if you like the outdoors. It is not a performance car. It is not full of super crazy high tech. It is a vehicle that a lot of people like because it's simple to use, it's not complicated, and it does exactly what it says. Let's take a look at the cargo area and see how much space we have. Then we'll talk about the price and the pros and cons. When it comes to cargo space, there's 19.4 cubic feet of storage behind the second row seats. Fold those seats down, there's 60/40, and you're at 57.7 cubic feet of storage, which is quite a bit. Also important to note, there is a spare tire underneath this Crosstrek rubber mat, which is really nice to have, especially if you're transporting things from the garden center or picking up your kids from a dirty soccer match. You've got a place for things, as well as putting some groceries back there. We did that to see that there was plenty of space. The 2024 Subaru Crosstrek really is an improvement over the previous generation. If you've owned other Subarus, you'll be impressed with the technology and the safety, as well as a really good fuel economy and comfortable seats. I think they did a lot of improvements to this vehicle that is good. Still kind of lackluster on the performance, and it is very simple on the interior. If you're looking for a simple interior, it's not full of high tech, this is a great vehicle. But the best thing about the Subaru is its all-wheel drive system. That's what they're known for, and that's where they really, truly shine, because this vehicle is more capable off-road than any of its competitors. When it comes to pricing, this vehicle starts at $26,000. That's for the base package. Our premium vehicles start at $27,000. You can go all the way up to the Wilderness package at $39,000. Again, it depends what you want. It depends what you need. Now, there are a ton of competitors in this list. We're going to put it down below in the description because we've reviewed all of them, whether it be the Bronco Sport, the Honda CR-V, the Toyota RAV4, the Volkswagen Taos. It is a long list because this is a very popular category. But the one thing that makes this thing shine, like I keep saying, is the all-wheel drive system. And if you live in the upper half of the country, that's why these are so popular in areas like New Hampshire and Oregon and Washington State, because people want it for capability, and it's a great vehicle for kids that are going to college. You don't have to worry about them. I did not cover every single detail on this vehicle, so if you have additional questions, put it in the comments down below. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and share this video with your friends. Please subscribe, we do appreciate it. Check out all the competitors. Like I said, they're down in the description. I'll put links for those as well as a way to support us. You can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is there, the website, our podcast, my book, and of course the social media. Thank you so much for watching. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.